see if this works again. Can't hear you. I think your mic's off.
Nah, I wasn't saying nothing.
Oh, okay, okay.
Hello, everyone. I'm Larry Ridley, and this is the NFL on EA Sports. There is no question today's game could be defined by the passing game. The Jets are #1 in total pass yards, going up against the Bills, who will have to be at their best to slow them down.
Yeah,
all right, Larry,
EA
Sports coverage of the NFL finds us at MetLife Stadium in East Rutherford, New Jersey.
No.
Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the Buffalo Bills. And he'll be brought down here as the penalty flags come in right away, and we may have a face mask here right at the start. And the New York Jets.
This fool here.
Officials so cognizant of that call nowadays, but that would look pretty easy.
Yeah, you're right. They took out of their hands having to wonder whether it's a 5-yard or a 15-yard inadvertent or not. Now, it's a lot easier. You see it, you call it.
Now Taylor going to hand this one off to McCoy. 15 yards that time, and a Buffalo first. This running game so important for them, and they know that. It helped lead them to a victory last week when he was over 100 yards.
I thought he was going to. It's their identity, and that's what they want to play to. They want to be that team that runs the ball really well each and every week, and right now we're seeing a pretty good pattern of that happening.
And the offense lining up 1st and 10.
Watch the run, watch the run.
Out of the gun, it's Taylor. Caught on the right side by Jones. And he's going to be taken down, but not before reaching the 15-yard line.
Damn.
A good pickup there, a 22. So after that big gain, let's see what else the offense has up its sleeve.
Watch right.
Now a first down carry here for McCoy. And effective running here. He'll take it down inside the 10. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3.
Well, that run right there was an offensive line coach's dream, wasn't it? Guys picked up all of their assignments, created a nice gap for the running back to get through, pick up 7 yards. Yeah, he's probably chortling on the headset right now saying, we got it going, boys. Let's keep it going.
Shift together here from the D-line. Again, it's McCoy.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
And he is into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. LaShawn McCoy, his 9th touchdown of the season. And the Bills have taken the early lead. And they do exactly what they wanted to. Opening drive, they get into the end zone. They do it on the ground.
And not only is the person lugging the ball happy, of course, because he got it into the end zone. How about the offensive linemen and receivers who are blocking for him? They have to feel great about themselves, sticking it in the end zone on a running play.
Here's Hauschka now to kick it away.
I'm shocked that we're not.
And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. first carry for Matt Forte. Space to maneuver at the 40. And they'll get it all the way out near midfield to the 45. That burst good for 20 and a first down.
All right, I've got to be careful here. All right, he's on the plus side of 30. There may be a little gray in the beard, but that's not slowing down his speed as far as he's concerned.
What are you saying? I'm on the plus side of 30.
Well, if you're on the plus side of 30, you don't know what I'm on the plus side of. All I know is that run right there let us know there's still some life in those legs.
Absolutely. Still got a lot of life left in those legs. Now a run. This is Bilal Powell. And a minimal gain here as he's up to about the 47-yard line. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be second down.
Well, so many times we look at a short run and we praise the offense for trying to set the tempo and establish things. But the defensive guys, hey, they just won the battle there. It wasn't a big run given up. They don't always have to absorb the body blows. Sometimes they dish them out themselves.
On play action, it's Kaepernick. Powell on the catch. And he'll be taken down at the 44-yard line. They get 9 out of that one, and as a result, the drive continues.
So many times you hear today's NFL described as a space game. Get your best players into space with the football in their hands. That's why sometimes you swing it out to your runner, get him out in the flat, and let him have a chance to make people miss an open field.
Kaepernick now on first down. He'll rifle this one deep right. This is caught inside the 15. And he is down deep into Buffalo territory. A gain of 32 that time. So after that big play, let's see if they can catch their defense maybe on their heels. Now a play fake here on first down. Out to his left.
Oh,
and he fires one incomplete.
Let's face it, perfection is something we all chase, whether it's playing this game or whatever we do. Hard to attain, but that's what they were searching for as that pass goes incomplete.
Second down following the incompletion. Now Kaepernick again. This will be caught at about the 6. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. 8 yards on the completion, but now they face third down.
When you see zone defense and you know you've got a drag route on as your primary call, you've got to be really careful as a passer about how far you let your guy go because he might wander into some tough coverage.
Kaepernick looking to throw, 3rd and 2.
Jesus.
And they're going to get to him, a sack. Sack back at the 9-yard line. Shaq Lawson in there to drop him for his 5th sack of the year. Now the Jets will call on the field goal unit here. This from 25 yards out. And his kick is indeed good. And they are on the board, but still trailing. It's 7-3. So the drive takes them inside the 10, but it ends with just 3.
And a nice job defensively to rise up and make sure they didn't get in.
Now Tre'Davious White on the return. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. Back onto the field now comes the Bills offense. They had the touchdown on the opening drive of the ball game. It was countered by just a field goal. So, hey, if your guys can do that for 4 quarters, you're in good shape.
Yeah, it is a team game, so that's just good complementary football. But, you know, I know I'm no brainiac, but you trade 6s for 3s, things are going to work out in your favor.
They'll throw on first down with Taylor.
Jesus
He's going to leave this for his running back. It's complete. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 12 yards that time, and a Bills first down.
Nice little nifty play for him there. Yeah, that's the ability to read a defense, and utilize players that don't often get picked up in coverage easily. And I'm talking about being able to use the backs out of the backfield. Because I know that when I used to cover, hey, we got everybody he just snuck out there, and they just got a nice first down there.
What do we love to say? Get those backs into space, right? And they were able to do that there. Nice pickup on first down. Taylor with a give to McCoy. And some room to maneuver. And he'll get this across midfield to the 48. 9 yards is the pickup there, and they'll have a 2nd and 1. Getting the sense, Charles, are going to put a big emphasis this afternoon on the run game.
And why not? What we're seeing so far, it's working pretty well from them. And here's the best part. We always talk about the best performers do their job when the lights come on. I think he likes natural light best.
Let's go!
On 2nd down, here's Taylor. And this will be incomplete. He was trying to force it to his tight end Clay there, and it's 3rd and short.
Well, so many times defensive backs get caught playing the man rather than the football, but not in this case. That's an excellent play. Did exactly what you're supposed to do. Attack the football and help break up the pass.
And, yep, as a result, knocks it down. They'll try and run for it with McCoy. And he gets this one across midfield for the first down to the 46. They only get 2 there, but on 3rd and 1, that's all they needed to keep the drive going. So they pick up the first down after the run, and now they approach for the fresh set. They go play action here on first down. And Jones has it over the middle. The Bills passing game getting them down the field. They've got another first down. On first down, it's Taylor. And he's got Decker, left side. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. Another nice gain, 16 yards there, and a first down again. And the defense with their backs against the wall a little bit here as the offense is in the red zone. Now Taylor on first down. Escaping the pressure right. And he will score. Touchdown, Buffalo. Tyrod Taylor taking it in from 11 yards out. And the Bills will extend their lead. Around the NFL, an update from a game going on down in Tampa. And the Bucs are out to an early lead. Remember to keep an eye on the ticker, of course, at the bottom of your screen for updates on that game and others around the NFL. Here's Hauschka now to kick it away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Now the Jet offense about to take over as they head out onto the field. The partner just looking at some of the struggles they've had this season. The playoffs are not in their future. As they start to peer toward the offseason, what moves might they make?
I think the running back position, and I know we talk all the time about the NFL being a passing league, but the teams that run the ball effectively, they're the ones that go deep into the playoffs and go to the Super Bowl. They have to upgrade here. And you and I both know in recent years in the draft, people have shied away from taking a runner early. But if there's that special one there, I say they go get him.
That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be second down. With Charles Davis, Brandon Gaudin with you. It's the Jets in possession as we begin quarter number 2 here. But they face a second and long to start things out.
Watch 81, watch 81. 81.
To throw is Kaepernick. That's caught right side by Anderson. And he'll get it up to the 33-yard line. 8 yards on the completion, but now they face third down. They'll try and get it with Forte. And he's taken down at the 43, but not before picking up the first. 10 yards is the pickup, good enough for a Jet first down.
Give them a lot of credit. They ended up running the ball on a key third down situation. They were staring 3 and out in the face and found a way to flip the script and keep the ball moving on offense.
Let's go! Flex round! Flex round! This is the running back, Powell. And he'll get this up past the 45 to the 47. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up second down.
On any running play that's called, they're always hoping that it's going to break big and go the distance. But when you get a nice game like that, you're able to do so many things anyway. You can come back and run essentially the same play again, continue to move the ball on the ground, or you can decide to throw the ball now because usually you have the defense back on its heels.
Double tight, double tight.
Let's go! Flex round! Flex round! Flex round! Flex round! Ohio! Ohio! Now a play fake. Kaepernick rolling to his right. And this one hauled in by Will Tye. A huge play there for the Jets. And even 40 yards.
They talk about mobility on quarterbacks all the time. Here's where it really pays off. Able to move, evade, and is accurate throwing on the run and picking up a first down.
Into the red zone now. Kaepernick.
Are you kidding
Incomplete.
me?
He dropped it in the end zone.
Oh, my God.
Fair to say, hasn't been his best game throwing the football, but also not getting a lot of help out there either.
Yeah, you nailed it pretty well, you know. He's got to throw it better. Got to get more help. Obviously one that should have been caught. They've got to find a way to bring those two elements together so they can make some progress in this one.
Unable to connect on the first down pass play. Now it's second down.
Here we go.
On play action, it's Kaepernick. Eluding the pressure right. Caught. Safarian Jenkins, right side. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. 4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a third down.
That was a nice throw out there to the flat, but they defended that pretty well. The hope is to go ahead and put it on him so he can turn and get upfield and gain additional yardage. There just wasn't anywhere to go on that play.
On third and long, it's Kaepernick. And this is going to be incomplete.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out punishment, but here, he's one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, unable to hold on to the football.
This one is right through. And a second field goal here cuts their deficit to 14-6 now. So a little fortunate there because that one was definitely leaking right.
Without a doubt, maybe about the width of a football or so inside that right upright. But he got it to go.
And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The Bills offense coming out, ready to take over. And right now they're saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, can't ask for a better start than that, can you? I mean, this is the way you practice it. This is the way you rehearse it. But right now, the play calling, they're locked in really well.
Hoping now to get back in the end zone on this 4th possession. rolling now. Taylor on first down. The left side completion to Jones. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. A really good pickup of 28 yards.
It's like a big delay in the reaction time.
Tight ends Ringo. Tight ends on the Ringo. Tight ends on the Ringo. Here we go. Right at 38. Right at 38.
This give is to McCoy. And just a short gain that time as they're able to get him down. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down. Fake to McCoy. Now it's Taylor. They'll roll it, and he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Devon Kennard in there to drop him for his 5th sack of the year. Third and long. Taylor and company hoping to regroup after the sack. Now Taylor to throw. And able to find Decker. And he'll be taken down, but not before getting this inside the 30. And now a first down following that long gain.
Watch tight end. Watch tight end. Tight right. Tight right. Here we go. Right at 38. Right at 38.
And they'll send the slot in motion left. They'll run it now out of the gun. Eventually wrangled down before reaching the 20, but a strong run. A solid run on first down. Gain of 7 leaves them with a 2nd and 3.
Offensive linemen love creating space for their guys carrying the ball, but when that guy also breaks tackles and creates extra yardage, they almost feel like he's one of them, and they really embrace him.
On second down, it's McCoy. And they'll bring him down at the 18-yard line. A gain of 4 that time as the drive continues.
It's nice every now and then in this game not to see people overthink it. Just hand it to the old reliable guy. Let him pick up the first down.
Jesus Christ.
We got right. We got right. Here we go. Let's go. Right at 38.
From the red zone now, here's Taylor on first down. That's going to be caught at the 10-yard line. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. Give him 9 there on the first down completion.
In today's football, where receivers break tackles, make people miss, get upfield for the extra yardage, when you see a play like that where it's caught and he's dropped on the spot, that's a big-time play by the defense.
Come on, let's go. What? 90.
2 minutes to go here in the first half. We'll come back to MetLife Stadium after this short timeout. Offense walks to the line for play number 7.
Ohio. Here we go. Ohio. Here we go.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And here he'll get it down to the 7. Just a gain of a yard, but it's going to set him up with a 1st and goal. Now the defense going to use the first of their timeouts. So as they take it over, we step aside.
Okay, no score on that play, but this guy's been a touchdown machine all year long. You know they trust him with the football.
Around the NFL, second quarter down in Tampa. And the Bucs are out to an early lead. And we'll keep an eye on that one as our game goes along here.
Let's go!
Taylor. That's
Are you
complete
kidding
right
me,
around
guys?
the 8. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. Jordan Matthews, his 6th touchdown of the season. And the Bills will add on to their lead. It's up and good, and that'll make the score 21-6. Here's Hauschka now to kick it away. This is taken near the 13. And New York set to take the field. And they had 3 points last time, but they didn't want 3 points because they were well within range of scoring a touchdown. We'll see if they can do better now.
I'm with you on that one. Let's just go ahead and be frank about the whole thing. The only one happy about the 3-point?
The kicker.
Exactly. He put it through the post. That's going to help him at contract time. But that offense, they're thinking, let's get in the end zone this time.
I don't know if that helped him at contract time. You could have kicked that one through.
I don't know about that.
Toe bash.
I don't know about
Toe
that.
bashed it.
Super toe.
Hey, tight end's right. Watch tight end. Let's go! What?
Throwing on first down is Kaepernick. It's his target, the tight end, Will Tye. 14 yards is the pickup there and a Jet first down.
Nice job. Nice patience right there. Put him on the right side. Let him work his way across. Put the ball in his hands and let him work his way upfield with a catch.
Fresh set of downs here.
Tight end left. Tight end left. Here we go! Run through it!
They fake the give. Now Kaepernick. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And this time he's able to take it down to the 42. Give him 9 there on the first down completion.
Nice play call, a little bit of play action right there. If you can get those linebackers to freeze for just a split second, that's usually all the room you need in order to get it to your tight end.
Watch tight end. Hey, come on, let's go! Run 38! Flex round! Flex round!
On second down, here's Kaepernick. He's going to loft one deep left side here. Oh, the rookie nearly had the pick. Probably should have had it. Third down now. Some of the fans here don't seem too happy about what we've seen in this first half.
No, not at all, and I understand why. They've looked lethargic, out of sync, and it shows on the scoreboard.
The Jets on third down, just 1 for 3 thus far. They need just a yard here. It's 3rd and 1.
Here we go! Flex round! Flex round! 3 down!
Again, it's Kaepernick.
Oh my God, dude.
Complete pass. That'll stop the clock here with just under a minute to play in half number 1.
Let's face it, if you want to get back into the game, these are the kind of throws you got to hit. He's wide open right there. Got to be able to get it to him, don't you think?
And those are the throws that haven't been available to them every time he's dropped a pass. Yeah, that's a big miss. And this one is right down Broadway. And they're hanging around here as the lead's down to 12. So a good snap, good hold, and that one's right down the middle.
Never in doubt. Just the way you used to hit him.
What'd you say? Yeah.
And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. Here's the Buffalo offense now as they get set to take over here. And we'll see how this is played. Offensively, they've got the lead. Not a whole lot of time left. What do you think, Charles?
Well, it's tempting to try and add to your lead, but a mistake there, that can change things in a big way. I say go ahead, take the knee, get on out for the half.
On 1st and 10, it's Taylor. He'll set up the screen to McCoy. And he will lose yardage here back at the 23-yard line. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be 2nd down. Got to give some credit there defensively. They snuffed out that screen early on 1st down.
Really read it well, didn't they? Because they didn't bring the pressure that they expected. They covered all the passing lanes. So once you see it break down as the passer, I think in this situation, you're either throwing it at the feet of your back to make sure no one picks it off, or you throw it away. Throw it over the sideline. Don't try and freelance and try and make a bigger play. There's really no one else running a pattern that should be open. Brandon, so many times we see the crossing route start as a quick hitter, but in this play, he had time in the pocket and waited for him to clear going across.
Ohio! Ohio! Let's go! Flex round! Flex round! Here we go! Ohio! Ohio! Watch safety creep! Watch safety creeping! Safety's creeping!
On 3rd down, here's McCoy. And he's got the 1st down yardage before he's brought down at the 42. So we've reached halftime with the visiting Bills taking the lead to the locker room. As we send you down to Orlando where we check in with Larry Ridley and our EA Sports Halftime Report. Take it away, Larry. A 2nd quarter score from KC. It's the Rams that have grabbed the early lead. I have a feeling that one's going to stay tight throughout. We'll continue to monitor. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. Now the Jets offense gets ready to head back on the field. They have the ball here for the inaugural drive of the 2nd half. Pretty big deficit, though. We'll see what adjustments were made in that locker room.
And I never want to make something more important than it actually is, right? I don't want to create more hype than what is there. But this is I'm doing it now. This is a really important drive. And we often talk about teams scripting plays to start a game. A lot of them script to start the second half, too. And they're scripting something that they expect to get them into the end zone and back into this game.
We'll see if that script is a good one for them. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up 2nd down. And the offense will be looking to get at least some of this yardage back here at 2nd and 12.
Let's go!
Now Kaepernick. Anunwa's got it complete. And he goes out of bounds across the 40-yard line. A good pickup there of 20 yards. First down and 10 now for the offensive group.
Double tight! Come on, let's go! Brand 38! Brand 38!
Throwing now is Kaepernick. And he finds a man on a crossing route. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. Another nice gain, 16 yards there and a 1st down again.
82 is mine. I got 82. 82 is mine. Here we go. What? 90. Ohio. Ohio. Flex round. Flex round. Ohio. Ohio. Flex round. Flex round.
Kaepernick now on 1st down. He's going to float this over the middle deep. And it pops free.
Jesus.
The collision there jarred the ball loose and brings up 2nd down.
Sure, that pass was incomplete as they made an attempt to get a big one downfield, but that's okay because the second part of that is if you don't get the completion, at least you've told the defense you're trying to stretch them out a little bit, and they may have to change accordingly.
So they're still at the original line of scrimmage here. 2nd down and 10.
Right. He's tight right here. He's tight on the right. Tight on the right. Here we go. What? 90. What?
A give. This is Forte. And the lane closes up quickly as he'll get about 3 down to the 38.
I once had a defensive player in the NFL tell me, if I beat and dominate the guy across from me, I'm helping my team. Well, winning one-on-one battles is always a part of the game, but when you have good team defense, as we just saw there, one broken tackle, but he didn't get away because the rest of the guys arrived to put him on the ground.
Here we go. Brand 38.
To throw, it's Kaepernick. Flush to his right. He may try and run for this. Say what you want, but Kaepernick's still one of the best at doing that as the scramble gets him a first.
Now that looked like the Colin Kaepernick we got to know early in his career. Able to scramble and pick up a first down. We haven't seen as much of that in recent time.
Yeah, you know he's got the size to do it. Out of high school, 6'5", 170, but now 230, and we see what he can do with that frame.
And I heard people didn't want to step in as a hitter against him because he's a pretty darn good pitcher in high school, too.
92-mile-per-hour fastball in high school. They'll give it up to Forte. And he's going to fight his way forward here for a modest gain. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
That's a strong pickup right there on first down. And as this drive goes on, we're seeing an offensive line and running game imposing its will.
Four yards remaining now on 2nd down.
Double tight. Here we go. Ohio.
The former Purdue Boilermaker, Raheem Mostert, and running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play that time, and they'll look to convert on what will be a 3rd and 4. The Jets on 3rd down, 2 for 5 to this point. This is 3rd and 4.
Let's go. Hey. 4 down. Motion.
Here's Kaepernick to throw. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And he takes it down to the 13 and picks up the first. It'll go as a gain of 6 that time, and it moves the chains as well. Now this will be the 9th play on this drive.
Double tight. Come on, let's go. 3 down.
Here's Powell. And he's going to work this one down to about the 5. A good run there on first down, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 2.
Some runs are blocked so well, you almost forget that someone has to carry the ball to gain the yardage. The leverage by the offensive line to create space up front, really well done.
And a really long drive here, and it goes on and on.
Double tight. Come on, flex round.
They'll run again. Again, it's Powell. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Jets. Bilal Powell, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Jets have made this a 1-score game. No going for 2. They'll kick the point after. And this is back to a 5-point game. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. This is taken near the 13. And he'll take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. So here's the Bills offense now. They get ready for their first possession of the second half. They go play action here on first down. It's complete to his tight end, Charles Clay. And he's brought down, but not before getting across midfield to the 45. A very solid gain of 27. So the offense has it 1st and 10. And the D-line pinching together must be expecting the run.
Here we go. What? 90.
Now Taylor on 1st down. Throwing over the middle, but it's incomplete. They were looking the way of Decker that time, and that'll bring up 2nd down.
The positioning here is key. As a defensive back, you're taught 99% of the time, make a play on the football. But in this case, making a play on the man was all the difference. That's what forced the incompletion.
So the incomplete pass brings up 2nd down.
Watch that in. Tight end's right. Tight end's right. Here we go. Ryan 38.
Taylor to throw again. He'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. The Bills passing game getting them down the field. They've got another 1st down.
When you run a screen pass really well, you got to like the look of it because so many parts come together to make it work well. The offensive linemen, where they're faking people out, the back slipping out there, catching the football, then all of them going together as one unit downfield. A really nice pickup.
On the counter, here's McCoy. And that play is blown up, losing yardage back at the 35. It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down.
So when you call a corner blitz, what a lot of teams call a cat blitz, you're expected to come after the quarterback. But in this case, he ran into the ball carrier. Really nice technique, because what you do is you come deep as the deepest offensive player, so he can't get outside of you.
Let's go.
They'll go again to McCoy. And an alley to run. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. It's a gain of 13 and a Buffalo 1st down.
They're trying to show that they can run the ball and protect this lead. Give it to the backs, play a little bit of keep away, don't you think?
And that's probably a good philosophy at this point, going to make that defense stand up and stop them. Possible run anticipation. Here's the D-line sandwiches together. A give to McCoy. And he will lose yardage here back at the 23-yard line. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd down.
When Leonard Williams was picked in the 2015 NFL Draft, I compared him to Merlin Olsen, and I got a lot of grief about it. Did you just see that play there? Did you see how he made that move and made that tackle? That was Merlin Olsen-esque there.
I just perked up when you said Merlin Olsen.
Yeah, a lot of people said, hey, that's too much, too far, and maybe it is early, but I think this guy has a chance of fulfilling that.
Now it's Taylor. Caught on the right side by Jones. And a big tackle there as the defender runs right through him at the 12-yard line. The Bills passing game getting them down the field. They've got another 1st down. So here we go, 1st and 10 now.
Two times. Here we go.
Now a play fake here on 1st down. This will be caught at about the 5. And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the 1st down completion.
Seeing that play and understand just how tough it is to cover tight ends, especially the ones running around the NFL nowadays, makes me glad I didn't make it in that league. I would have had a really difficult time.
But now you get to sit up here with me.
Yeah, and that's fun, isn't it? And what a really nice gain right there on 1st down for them. Brings up a nice 2nd down for them.
Let's go. What? 90. What? 90. Come on, baby. Let's go. Big time. Let's go. Ohio.
They go back to the ground with McCoy. And he'll get in. Touchdown, Buffalo. LaShawn McCoy, his 10th touchdown of the season, 2nd of the game. And the Bills will extend their lead. And this one gives his guys a 12-point lead. Here's Hauschka now to kick it away. This is taken just shy of the 10 here. And he breaks it all the way out to the 38-yard line. Great return. Now the Jets offense, they get ready to head back onto the field. And they had to wait a long time to get the football back. Probably not what you were hoping for when you got an offense that's humming.
Agreed. What you were looking for is the defense get the ball back pretty quickly, right? Hoping for a 3 and out. So that didn't happen. You can't yell at your D for that. They've got to take care of their own business and reestablish themselves now that they're back on the field.
First down, Kaepernick. And the Bills are going to get him as he goes down. Marcel Darius breaking through to get him for a loss of 7. Great job defensively. I think he was trying to go through his progressions, find someone to get rid of the football. Before he knew it, he was on his back.
So that just brings us right back to what you said in the beginning. A great job defensively. Nowhere to go with the football. That led to the sack.
Oh, I need a quarterback so fucking bad.
And they're going to go soft on the corners. Kaepernick now to throw. He's going to fire one deep, middle of the field. And incomplete there. A nice hit. Jars the ball free and brings up third down.
This defense was definitely alert to the possibility of the deep ball, and they were more than ready for it.
They've got the lead, fourth quarter. Maybe can expect more passes like that downfield. The Jets on third down. They've hit it 50%, 3 of 6 to this point. This is 3rd and 17.
Here we go.
They'll bring a receiver in motion right.
Motion, motion, motion.
Kaepernick now on 3rd and goal. Got a man over the middle, and it's complete. And he takes this one all the way across midfield into enemy territory down to the 40-yard line.
Come on, let's go. Flex round.
Looking to jam the receivers at the line here. Press coverage look defensively. On first down, this is Forte. And he'll get 4 here down to the 35-yard line.
Well, if you're a football guy, that's a pretty run because everyone is in sync right there. Obviously, the guy carrying the ball, but how about the people up front? Leverage, athleticism, they created some nice space for him.
God dog it, dude. Come on. I'm trying to pick the point as freaking slow.
Here we go. White, 90. White, flex round. Flex round.
They'll send a receiver in motion to the right. Time running out here on the play clock. To throw, Kaepernick. That's complete over the middle to Anderson. And he gets this one all the way down inside the 15, just shy of the 10. A really nice gain of 25 yards. So after that big play, let's see if they can catch their defense maybe on their heels.
Here we go.
On 1st and 10, here's Kaepernick. Flushed out right. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. He'll wind up getting right about 4 there on the scramble, and it's 2nd down.
How about a tip of the cap to the defense? They're working against a very mobile quarterback, but all day long they've kept him under wraps. And on that play, they held him to a short gain.
And here comes play number 6 on this drive.
Double tight, double tight. Let's go. Ohio, Ohio. We got 4 down. Ohio, Ohio. Flex round, flex round.
Now Kaepernick throwing on 2nd down. Forced out to his left. And it's a touchdown for the Jets. Colin Kaepernick, his first touchdown on the year. And the Jets are able to make this a close game again. So they get the score still down, but bottom line is they kept themselves in the game.
They did keep hope alive, Brandon. That's exactly what they did. Now they've got to deliver and finish things off.
And this is back to a 5-point game. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Now the Bills offense gets ready to head back onto the field. And that recipe on their last drive that resulted in a touchdown looked pretty good, so they'll be hoping to do that once more.
It takes me back to when we sat with the offensive coordinator and the head coach. They felt pretty good about their game plan and thought there were some holes in the defense, and they exploited them the last time out. Let's see if they can come back and put together a similar drive.
And we'll see if they can do just that. They'll start on the ground with McCoy. And able to stay on his feet past the 30 to about the 33-yard line. Just what you want on a first down run. Call it 8 yards, and it's 2nd and 2. They go now to McCoy. He's seen a ton of action this afternoon. And he's going to be stopped dead in his tracks. Right there around the 35-yard line. It'll be a gain of 2 on the play, but they'll remain a few inches short here with 3rd down looming. And the defense searches for one more stop here after the run on 2nd down.
Let's go! Brand 38! Brand 38!
On 3rd down, that's McCoy. And for the moment, this will be a first down. But we have a marker on the field. Let's see if this stands. So a decent gain, but all for naught on the penalty.
It's too bad, isn't it? They were feeling pretty good about it. The only people celebrating? The guys who just gave up that play.
The Bills on 3rd down. A perfect 3 for 3 as they look to keep that streak going. This is 3rd and 9.
Flex round! Flex round! Come on, let's go! Brand 38! Ohio!
From the gun, it's Taylor. He's going to wind up and air it out. He's got a man complete. A big gain of 38 there on 3rd down.
Couldn't just sit on it here, could they? Had to throw the ball on 3rd down. Got the big completion in the pickup. Fresh set of downs now. They've got to feel great.
And defensively, a backbreaker.
Hey, tight end's right. Watch tight end. Let's go! Brand 38! Brand 38!
The wide receiver moving to a new spot. McCoy. And a short gain down to about the 33. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8. Offensively with the lead, you want to run the ball, keep the clock going, but you also want to still kind of be in attack mode too, right? So how do you do that and not come back on your heels?
Yeah, think about all the practices we've watched where they have that tempo period to go over things just like this, where they describe the scenario, tell you what they're looking for, and make sure that they're still attacking, yet at the same time not going so fast as to leave too much time on the clock.
This is McCoy. And a short gain down to about the 33. He'll pick up only a yard there, and it'll leave him with a 3rd and 7. And in this situation with a lead 4th quarter, they're liking keeping the ball on the ground, I'm sure.
That's just smart football, but you know the defense has to know it as well. They've got to stop them here. So now we're going to see that loading the box in a big way. 6, 7, 8, 9, whatever it's going to take, puts a little bit more pressure on your big offensive line.
One of the bigger plays in the game thus far. The crowd getting into it as we come up on a big 3rd down. Out of the gun, it's Taylor. And incomplete. The contact made the ball roam free and brings up 4th down. And now following the incomplete pass, we'll get a timeout here for an injured player. Not something you want to see in week 16 or any week, really. We'll be right back. And that one's not going to get there. Not enough juice. An ambitious effort, but it's well short. And this score will stay right where it is.
Everything looked good. Good snap, good hold. Sometimes, though, the ball just doesn't want to go where you want it. And this one winds up no good.
You're kidding me.
Dad.
What?
Can you take me to the store?
Yes, Valerie. I'll take it. Can you give me a minute?
Yeah.
Take you to the store.
And let's see what the defensive coordinator may have up his sleeve here to try to get this final last stand and win this football game. On play action, it's Kaepernick. Steps away.
Oh, my God.
It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Was trying to extend the life of that play, wasn't he? Got out of the pocket, ended up scrambling off to his left, trying to find anyone open downfield to try and make a big-time play.
Thought he had an opening there for a second, but that window closed pretty quickly. The offense certainly looking to score some points, but they also need ball security here late as we get down to the final moments of this one. Kaepernick will try again on second down. And he comes back with one complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. Give him 12 yards there, and the Jets have a first. Time for a break. We'll come back, see what transpires after this. And no press coverage here. They are backing off in the secondary. They run with Powell. And he's going to be stopped up at about the 47-yard line. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
But they picked up a little bit of yardage there, and now, in this situation, should be in no hurry to run a play really fast. Let the clock wind down.
2nd down following the run. He'll look to throw. Throwing left side here, and it's complete. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. That's good for a Jet first down, a gain of 13.
That looked like a pretty good route combination there, because you've got to find a way to clear the guy running the drag, because when you do, you can just put the ball on him and then let him run.
Yeah, he's got some space.
Here we go. What? Ohio.
Back to throw. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. So they took a shot on first down but couldn't connect. So he's unable to complete it there, and just not the game that you would expect from him. He's been off the mark really start to finish.
Yeah, it makes you wonder what exactly is going on. Is he a little bit dinged up here, or is he just off just by a bit? Maybe he can get it back in this situation. He'll need to.
Here we go. Ohio. Come on. Let's go. Ohio.
Back to throw. He's going to let it fly. And this is caught. Touchdown. And they've taken the lead here in the final minute.
Wow, I know it's a never-say-never situation.
Dad!
To me, that looks like that's the one that's going to finish them off.
The
Are you
score
gonna
that
go
puts them in
eat?
front here late, but not. You got to rally your kick team, don't you, and say the last thing we need is a big return.
And what happens is guys get overeager, get out of their lane because they're so excited they want to make the last tackle.
kidding me?
You mess up,
This son of a
could
bitch
come
just
back
missed
at
it.
you a long way.
Oh, my
And it's
God.
no good.
Oh,
That could
my
be a critical miss here in a one-score game in the fourth. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. And the Bills getting set to go. They're only in need of a field goal, a decent amount of time on the clock. So tell me if I'm wrong. You don't have to be too panicked here.
No, not at all. I agree with you. And this is where your preparation and your confidence comes into play. They've worked on these situations.
They practice this all the time,
They practice it all the time. They know what they want to get done. And in a lot of cases, the great competitors, they love this situation. They think they can go ahead and get it done.
They practiced it. We'll see if practice makes perfect. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3. Taylor going to try and hurry him to the line.
First play of the drive. Let's give credit all around. Excellent blocking. But the guy carrying the ball, he was the finisher. A really nice run.
They'll look to throw. And, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked off by Morris Claiborne. And he brings this one back. It's a pick 6 and a Jet touchdown. And so much for the game-winning 2-minute drive. I think that interception return there pretty much seals the deal.
And one thing to keep in mind, in this situation with the score that close, defense isn't backing off and just giving you easy throws. They're playing aggressively as well, and they end up picking that one off and sealing the deal for themselves.
So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. The Bills offense now, they get set to head back onto the field. One possession game, time very much a factor. How does the offense handle this situation?
Well, in a lot of cases, they should be somewhat relaxed. And I know that's counterintuitive because this is a pressure situation. But this is Friday practice every week of the season.
And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense, as they'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in the game.
Come on, let's go! Brand 38! Brand 38! 56, check 56.
He's back to throw. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. Eric Decker, the intended target. 3rd down here. Trying to go for the big one there on 2nd down. Now they're likely down to their final 2 plays.
And you know they've got to keep going for the big shot, right? So defensively, you play what they call top down. Nothing behind you. Make everything get completed in front.
Brand 38! Brand 38!
Here's Taylor.
Did he just fall? Did he just fall?
A loss of a full 3 yards, and it brings up 4th down.
He did Mark Sanchez?
Well, we saw a close game that kept us on the edge of our seats down to that final whistle. And right before that final whistle, defense with one last exclamation mark there, getting the sack to end it.
I love how you phrased it because we were waiting to see what would happen. Obviously, we thought something would happen downfield. Instead, it happens in the offensive backfield, and that's your ball game.
So for the Jets, it's a rare peak in a season of valleys as they move to 3-12 now on the year. And they will hit the road next week to take on the Miami Dolphins. Meanwhile, for the Bills, the slide continues as they drop now to 3-12. And they'll be at home next week for a date with the Tennessee Titans.
Valerie!
That'll do it for us. For Charles Davis and all our hardworking crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, find us on Twitter at EA Madden NFL. It's a win for the Jets as we say so long from MetLife Stadium.